What is the most trouble Johnny Knoxville has ever gotten into? Oh, I've had my share of trouble. Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is According to Google. Who does Johnny Knoxville think is the hardest man in the world? Gah, you know, it doesn't have to be living, it can be deceased. Winston Churchill was a hard man. He saved the free world. Patty Mayne fighting Jack Churchill. And I think alive today, Judo Gene LaBelle. Does Johnny Knoxville own any safety gear? No, absolutely not. What is the most trouble Johnny Knoxville has ever gotten into? Oh, I've had my share of trouble, but that's kind of my job, is to start trouble on film, right? So, what does Johnny Knoxville think of Dirty Sanchez? I do know of Dirty Sanchez, and I haven't gotten to watch any Dirty Sanchez, but there's room in this world for everybody, and I wish them nothing but love. Who does Johnny Knoxville want to fight? Oh, I tell you, I want to fight that low down and dirty Sami Zayn. He's got it coming. Coward. Rated our red carpet the other night. Who is the Jackass Dream cameo? We had a lot of great cameos in this one, and I gotta say they were all dreams. Eric Andre, Machine Gun Kelly, Francis Ngannou, Tyler the Creator, and most of the guys, like in the regards to Tyler, Machine Gun Kelly, and Eric Andre, they got the full treatment. Jeff goes, I asked Jeff, am I going to go after him? He's like, kill him. I'm like, all right. So I did, and they loved it. Does Johnny Knoxville have a hype song before a good stunt? This is an excellent question. Yes, like before I do a stunt that's forever, could have forever consequences, I just go away in my car, they get the set ready, and I listen to my cousin, Roger Allen Wade. Sometimes I don't know if I'll make it, or Coharis, or Brainerd Road Blues. Has Johnny Knoxville ever thought he was dead? I've watched footage that I was almost dead, right? The big red rocket exploded, foot-long metal rods go out everywhere, one's close to my ribs. One almost kills two of the crewmen. One of the rockets goes 300 yards back, or 300 feet back, and splits two of our art guys right between their ears. Scott Manning and Mike Kasich. Almost killed them that day too. Who is Johnny Knoxville's favorite band? Now this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Roger Allen Wade is my favorite singer, but my favorite band's probably tie between the Ramones, the Clash, love the Pogues. Love drinking to the Pogues. I got a lot of, that's a tough question. That's too tough. What is the one thing Johnny Knoxville would never do? Well, we never cheat on our pranks or stunts. They're all real. That's all we got, is honesty, in a great big group of fellas I love. And now we have Rachel Wolfson, and a female I love. What was Johnny Knoxville's first ever stunt? I would throw myself out of my crib, this was all told to me, at 9 months old. And I weighed like 33 pounds at 9 months old. So I was this big tub of shit hitting the floor. So the whole house would know if I threw myself out of the crib. Why is Johnny Knoxville the leader of Jackass? I don't know, it just kind of happened that way. I created Jackass with Spike Jonze and Jeff Tremaine, and I guess my overbearing personality kind of led me into it. Who is the most rock and roll person Johnny Knoxville has ever met? Willie Nelson. He's f***ing amazing. I love that man. He's brilliant, he's funny, he loves to tell dirty jokes. What more could you want in a man? What is the one stunt Johnny Knoxville is glad he didn't have to take part in? I'm not the naked guy. I don't like cold water or cold weather. So anything, I've done cold water or cold weather stunts, but I'm not that psyched on it. Which member of Jackass has the worst reactions? Well, Wee Man gives great reactions, and the more frightened he gets, the more he yells at Jeff. You watch any of the movies, Jeff, Jeff! Aaron gives wonderful reactions, and he's great in Jackass Forever. It's all his fault too, because if he didn't give such terrified, hilarious reactions, we wouldn't keep murdering them, but he deserves it. How is Johnny Knoxville still alive? After last night, I have no idea. Which leads me to the second question. How does Johnny Knoxville put up with his publicist, Kate Rosen? Because she can drink any 5 men under the table, and I have to try and deal with that. If there was a stunt to finish Johnny Knoxville off, what would he want it to be? Well, I mean, who doesn't like getting finished off? Willie Nelson is, I've almost got finished off by his weed before. Like I'm not a weed smoker, right? But when Willie Nelson goes, you can't say no. It hits me for 4, 5, 6 hours. And I'm like, Willie, I can't talk right now. I can't see. and he just thinks it's the funniest thing ever. So to get finished off by Willie Nelson's weed, that's how I want to go.
Radio X.